If you had that power, would you use it? If you could look at a pregnant woman and induce labor? At a glance?
I would use it in a completely ethical way, yes.
What's an ethical way to use labor-inducing I-beams?
If someone wants to have like a special birthday for their child.
Oh, you're renting out. Hello, and welcome to episode 17 of Kicking Trees, Canada's premier comic book podcast. Today, we're talking Fantastic Four First Steps. So, in iCarly, in that one episode where they get kidnapped by that deranged fan, and then the first time it happens, Gibby comes and saves them, right?
Yeah.
Why did Sam let them down on such a level? Why wasn't she as tough as she is normally presented?
That's always bothered me, actually, because she's always supposed to be such a tough character.
But then...
And then she gets bitched out both times they get kidnapped.
The first and second time.
First and second,
She
kidnapped
looks-
by the same woman.
Well, the second time her family's involved too, I think.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
both times.
But she couldn't fight any of them.
No,
as
she
far
just-
as I can remember.
She just sucks.
Yeah. And then Gibby is never really shown as that tough of a guy, and then he takes her out the first time.
Gibby, did he come in through the chimney, or did he actually knock the door down in that episode?
One time he comes through the chimney, and I think when he's older, I assume he rips his shirt off, shouts at Gibby, and runs through the door.
Can you give me your best at Gibby?
Gibby!
That was pretty good.
What's yours?
Gibby!
That was really good, too. Anyways, Fantastic Four.
So in Fantastic Four First Steps, it's obviously the summer of Superman, as DC keeps promoting. Marvel weirdly hasn't been promoting Fantastic Four too much in their own comics.
That's true.
Because comics have ads, you see. And every issue of DC has a Superman poster on the back of it right now, and they have a big push for Superman comics. Marvel had the Fantastic Four fanfare and Marvel All-in-One, but they're not pushing those as hard.
Superman even got, like, brand new series that are ongoing.
Those are ongoing, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point, too.
Fantastic Four, nothing like that.
No. Did you like it more than Superman?
I did not like it more than Superman. I really like Superman.
I also really like Superman. We have to save our ranking for the end. So it starts with a montage, a TV kind of docu-series about the Fantastic Four to bypass any origin stuff. And I did like that, but originally they were saying that was supposed to be a fight against the Red Ghost as a cold open.
Yeah.
And I think I would have liked that more.
More than their... Do you think they just wanted to get their origin in there somewhere? Just in some way at all?
I don't know. They could have had the TV thing after they fought Red Ghost even.
That would have been good.
Yeah, because I believe that every superhero movie should open with the heroes quickly fighting some C-list bad guy that can't carry a whole movie plot. So
I like that.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, not a great movie, but I really like how they had Rhino right at the beginning for Spider-Man to fight.
Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
That ends with Rhino.
It starts with Rhino. Oh, he's not in the Rhino suit at the beginning.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I
Okay,
remember
bad
that.
example then.
Yeah.
Captain America fighting Batrick and
That was
Winter
good.
Soldier. There we go.
Yeah.
Just
that's-
throw a bad guy in there. It builds the world, and in this one, instead, they mention a bunch of bad guys, but they don't show them.
They even could have defeated the Red Ghost, had like a picture for the press be taken, and then that's their transition into the... They could have done a bunch of news articles.
Yeah,
about
like it
them
spins
to
onto
show
the
their
screen.
origin. Yeah.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
Because they only show his orangutan super ape, and then without the context of Red Ghost, it's just Mr. Fantastic kicking an orangutan.
Yeah, we don't even know if that's really an evil orangutan
No.
or just an orangutan kind of on the loose.
And we know it died, because that was on top of a skyscraper.
Yeah, and he showed no signs of catching it, which he
No.
could have.
He's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
No, he just killed a orangutan.
Yeah, and that's my favorite animal. So
Because of
immediately...
Clyde.
Because of Clyde,
Yeah.
the orangutan, yeah.
From Every Which Way But Lose.
I think it's loose.
It's loose?
That
Why
makes
would
no
it?
sense.
Why would it be loose?
I think loose makes no sense, but I think it's loose.
Isn't the sequel Every Which Way? What's the sequel?
Every which way you can.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know if I'm right because it sounds so wrong.
Let us know in the comments
Okay.
about the Clint Eastwood classic.
I think we should look it up right now. I really want to know. It's loose. Now, is that a play on words or is that an actual saying?
I have no idea what that would mean.
Do it tight.
Okay, sure.
I don't know.
With his orangutan buddy.
Yeah.
So that's a classic film where Clint Eastwood is best friends with an orangutan. They have adventures, and I think there's an orangutan boxing match at one point, if I recall correctly.
If you're recalling correct,
Okay.
how would he get the gloves on?
Well, I thought they had a fight or something. Yeah.
Well, he does like fights. They bet on Clint Eastwood winning fights usually, and
Oh.
and Clyde does punch people. but
Clyde's never in the ring?
It's not an official boxing match, no.
Oh, okay.
And also, what respectable ref would do that job?
Well, people do that for chicken fights.
This is an orangutan.
I thought he just wasn't a reputable man.
The ref?
No, Clint Eastwood's character.
Oh.
Anyways, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Where were we on fan? We were at the start in the opening scene.
Yeah, we're on the opening scene.
What happens next?
So that's the thing. Is they have that TV montage, and then the Silver Surfer immediately show up? I don't even remember, because there's a bit of nothing too exciting happening for a bit.
It's Invisible Woman being pregnant.
She's pregnant, yes.
I kind of wish they kept that a secret.
It's not in the trailer?
I wish they kept it not.
Yeah, you wish it wasn't in the trailer?
Yeah, because it made the entire first chunk of the movie a little predictable because they showed that already.
I don't think you were expecting Galactus to have labor-inducing I-beams.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I thought that was unexpected with the pregnancy.
That was unexpected.
If you had that power, would you use it? If you could look at a pregnant woman and induce labor? At a glance?
I would use it in a completely ethical way, yes.
What's an ethical way to use labor-inducing I-beams?
If someone wants to have like a special birthday for their child.
Oh, you're renting out. Okay.
I give your child that birthday.
Okay.
Or maybe it's like it's getting to be too long and there's health issues because the baby's been in there too long. Done.
Okay.
Do you know how much money I'd make?
Oh, you're not doing it for free?
Like maybe I'd give like some discounts.
Oh, okay.
$1,000 a baby.
I think they can just do that at the hospital.
Not as smoothly as the labor-inducing I-beam did.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I feel it wasn't even very smooth. It seemed like a rough birth. But she was bouncing around space at the same time, so.
Who can say?
That was a great scene, though.
That was
after the labor-inducing beam.
The whole escape from Galactus. That was good stuff.
That was a lot of fun, yeah. And it was just chaotic with her giving birth at the same time as them running away from Silver Surfer.
Yeah. It was an exciting scene.
It was.
Because it had multiple things happening.
Yeah.
A minor nitpick. Galactus's pupils are square. And I like that detail. But they weren't square in the movie.
Why do you care?
Because I think it looks cool.
It looks cooler that way?
Yeah.
I guess it's just it makes him look different as well.
Yeah, it's very minor. I don't actually care that much. But I would have given, nice if they did it.
A nice little nod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also saw online that costume was practical.
That's impressive.
That's crazy.
It looked really good.
It did.
Yeah.
Why would they even do that, is what I was thinking.
Well, I guess it probably looked better because it was practical.
Okay, and then they just enlarged him then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I think I've probably mentioned this before, but the orcs in Lord of the Rings looking better than the Hobbit orcs because they were practical.
Yeah, and they look horrible in The Hobbit.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the Silver Surfer? It was a hotly debated topic to have Shala Bal there instead of Norrin Rad. I think it worked.
I think it worked very well.
Because I believe in the original story, Alicia Masters kind of romances Silver Surfer a bit to get him to turn against Galactus. I think that's what happens.
That would have taken away Human Torch's entire story in this movie.
So then they gave it to one of the four by having her be a woman.
Also, thinking you had a moment with Silver Surfer is a really Johnny Storm thing to have happen. Like when he chases her up and then they're like, oh, you think you had a moment with this silver naked lady? Yeah.
He's like, she was into me.
Yeah. I liked that a lot.
I did. Johnny Storm was probably my favorite in this movie.
And I liked how he was actually smart as well.
Yeah, he had the most to do.
Yeah, because when he's an idiot, it's like, how was he allowed to be on that original space mission to get his powers? And he did have a lot to do. I liked him with the voice stuff and everything. And also, when they announced him as Human Torch, I thought I wasn't going to like him as Human Torch, but I thought he was a great Human Torch.
I thought he was perfect choice for Human Torch. Right, they announced him, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I was against. I didn't even know him from anything. I was just like, I don't know if I like this guy. But he was great.
He was like a party guy in Stranger Things, but he was still lovable.
Oh, I didn't watch that season of Stranger Things, I don't think.
He's like rock and roll, man.
Yeah, now that you mention that, I know the character. And what about the other castings? How'd you feel about them?
I was most pleased with Human Torches. The other ones I was kind of whatever on.
You didn't think Thing and Invisible Woman were really good or anything?
Vanessa Kirby did do a good job as Invisible Woman, but at the time I was like, she's the perfect White Queen.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Thing. So then they can't have her as White Queen in whatever X-Men movie they do now.
But I think they'll go younger. Oh, but for White Queen? Yeah, she would be a great White Queen.
That's 10 out of 10 casting for White Queen.
Yeah, but she still was a great Invisible Woman.
Yeah, she was.
And the Thing, I really liked the Thing as well.
I know a lot of people were upset that his voice wasn't rocky enough or something, or I don't know what they wanted from his voice, because he sounded like a New Yorker, but he didn't sound like a New York cabbie or something.
I remember people complaining about that, yeah.
But he had an accent.
Yeah, and I thought his voice worked really well. Because at first in the trailer, I kind of agree. I was like, no, it does sound kind of weird, but in the movie, I did not give it a second thought.
Yeah, it was just deep.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
And what about Pedro Pascal?
I think he did an okay job, but I don't know, some sauce was missing or something.
I agree that it was Pedro Pascal doing a good job, but he's just not very Reed Richards to begin with.
Yeah, and then he also got to showcase his powers the least.
Also, when Galactus was stretching him out,
I've stretched the rubber bands farther than that.
I've stretched myself farther.
Really?
Like, he was like this far stretched.
Yeah, it wasn't
And then
impressive.
his clothes were ripping. He was screaming like he was in pain. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything.
He didn't even make his clothes that stretchy.
No.
He should have made them with unstable molecules.
Yeah, this Reed Richards probably hasn't thought about that yet.
No.
But then the other costumes seem pretty unstable molecule-y.
All of Johnny's clothes were fire retardant.
Yeah.
Was the thing, yeah.
So he just, you know what, he was doing the honorable thing. He only had so many unstable molecules, he just didn't use them on himself.
Only for Johnny.
Yeah. What a nice guy.
Yeah, that's a kind man right there.
I also liked when they were having to decide what to do between the baby or the world, and then Invisible Woman kind of noticed Reed was considering that would be the smartest option, just give their kid away, and they had a little argument about how when Reed is too Reed, it hurts Invisible Woman.
See, I liked the inclusion of that argument and what that argument was based on, like the basis of it.
Yeah.
Of the giving up the child thing. But then I was comparing it in my head to the argument between Clark and Lois at the beginning of Superman.
Yeah.
And that argument was just so much better written and delivered and everything.
You know, because that argument, it started and finished in like 2 minutes or something. Between Reed and Sue.
And the Clark and Lois one had a slow build up.
Yeah.
And they're just coming at each other, kind of.
Yeah.
And then Sue wasn't even really mad at Reed afterwards.
It could have been like more of a real argument for sure. You're right. I didn't think about it.
Because they just make up kind of off screen, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't even really resolve it. It's just resolved because
Yeah.
they have bigger issues, I guess.
Yeah. So I think a big issue with Fantastic Four is I kept comparing it to Superman, and I really liked Superman. I know they're different kinds of movies even, but at the end of the day, they're both comic book movies.
They came out at the same time.
Yeah.
They're sort of competing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I felt they didn't go silly enough with the Fantastic car. It just looked like a sports car.
I do appreciate when it's a silly looking vehicle.
With fans in the middle or whatever.
And I like when they have like 4 different spots to sit in.
Yeah.
Like actually different seats and different controls looking, like control panel looking things. Yeah.
Because this one, it probably doesn't detach and everyone pilots their own little thing.
That's the coolest part.
It is.
Yeah. Also, Reed what did he do in that final battle even?
Reed didn't contribute in the final battle. Or no, he did. He, part of Galactus consuming worlds that I liked in this one is that it looked like he was absorbing their molten core. Because that's what he was doing to the planet with those tubes attached to him. And then when Mr. Fantastic undid one of the holes in his back.
Oh, right.
Lava started coming out.
Yeah, he hurt him a bit there.
And I like that take on Galactus devouring a planet.
Yeah.
Him devouring the molten core. I think that's cool.
I think that's when he got grabbed and stretched a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another thing I saw a lot of people online complaining about was Invisible Woman being able to push Galactus.
I loved that.
I loved that.
I was going to label that as a really big plus to the movie.
I like that as well. But like, where are these people coming from? The Invisible Woman can't do that? Sure, she can. First of all, she can do whatever.
I really appreciated that they showed her as the most badass and most powerful.
She's the most powerful one. And then also what they were going for was that classic urban myth that's also kind of real, I think, where a mom can lift a car off of her child.
Yeah.
They're going for that in a big superhero movie.
Yeah, I really liked that. Also, she's ridiculously powerful all the time. It just doesn't get shown all the time. And I really liked them showing it right off the bat in the first movie.
Because in the original, I guess there's 3. I haven't seen Fantastic. But in those 2 older ones, she doesn't really get a time to shine ever.
No, and I would assume the same for Fantastic, but I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, no one's seen Fantastic. There's some stuff in the trailers, like Thing on a dating show, and I would have liked to see more of them being celebrities.
Yeah.
Because a little city detail I really liked is that sunscreen ad with Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That is funny. That's funny stuff. I also saw a funny thing on the internet somewhere saying that when the Fantastic Four does cross over with the other heroes, they should be like, what is wrong with all you people? Like, you can't get your shit together? Because their world is perfectly fine with just the 4 of them.
It's pretty utopic and everything. Yeah. People have flying cars.
Yeah, and they're like, there's 50 of you. Like, what are you all doing? Yeah.
And then having Johnny as the sunscreen person, it presents an reality future because it's not that little girl.
I don't know what little girl you're talking about.
From that sunscreen. The little girl?
I don't wear sunscreen. I just tan beautifully.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like a parody of our real world sunscreen.
Okay. And the logo is a little girl?
Yeah. It's the same thing, but it's a little girl.
Okay. But he changed that by it being him. And also,
Exactly.
when Invisible Woman was pushing Galactus back, I liked when Galactus grabbed that building and Thing helped a little bit by knocking down that building's base. Just good teamwork right there.
There you go.
Yeah. There was small stuff I liked like that throughout the movie.
Oh, a good thing I liked was when Invisible Woman put up one of her force fields and then Johnny shot his fire through it to amplify it with the light becoming refracted or something.
I don't remember that part.
It was against Galactus.
I always like some superpower teamwork like that too. That's awesome.
Like, it didn't have to be super long, but it felt like there could have been more movie.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Something was missing. I don't know quite what it was.
It felt like there wasn't that much, even though there was a full movie that happened. I don't know fully how to say it either, but I feel you.
What did you think of the CG baby for Franklin?
I didn't even notice it was CG until you mentioned it.
Okay.
But was it when it was sitting on Thing?
When it was sitting on Thing, I was like, that's a CG baby. But I guess I don't know for the rest of it, because it looked older when it was sitting on Thing as well.
Actually, I did think that's an old-looking baby when it was sitting on Thing. But also, if it's sitting on Thing, what else are they going to do?
Have a man made of rocks there.
Yeah, but how many man made of rocks are looking for movie work?
That's true.
Yeah.
They hide. I wanted Mole Man to have his moloids.
You're right. They were missing.
Yeah.
I liked the inclusion of Mole Man, though.
Yeah. He had a subterranean city going that he was mayor of, I guess.
He was useful.
Mm-hmm.
I also liked him liking Invisible Woman.
I like that Reed just couldn't get along with it.
Yeah.
It's funny. But the moloids, that's his main thing.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come later.
No, because it brings up weird ethical issues of slavery and stuff.
He's a villain.
But he wasn't really a villain in this.
Okay, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Can't really work with the Mole Man when he has enslaved an entire
maybe
race.
We'll find out he has moloids. The Fantastic Four don't even know about them.
And keeping them a secret?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I liked when Sue gave the world the talking to about how she won't sacrifice her baby for the world, but she also won't sacrifice the world for her baby. That was good stuff. She was just great in the whole movie.
Yeah, she was. She was definitely leading the team.
She was. And I also liked when she popped into that room next to Thing and scared them both.
Yeah, that was funny. And now, Secret Wars is probably going to merge all the Earths together, presumably.
Like Fox, MCU, and them.
Well, I guess not Fox, but it'll merge, I guess kind of Fox, like a Flashpoint Wildstorm way.
Yeah, wouldn't
where
it
they're all
Fox
recast.
with them?
Well, everyone from the Fox universe is going to be recast.
Well, but they're going to show up. And be part of. Maybe they'll die in the merging.
In Battle World. So I am curious how, because they just started this Fantastic Four franchise, and then they're going to do a kind of sort of soft reboot.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was mostly just for a character introduction and not for a world introduction in this case.
I guess.
And then do you think that'll be it for Shia LaBeouf, and then it'll be a man Silver Surfer in the MCU?
Maybe. I don't know.
That is interesting.
Maybe we'll just never see Galactus again.
Maybe.
Maybe he'll be in Secret Wars, though.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now, at the end, Dr. Doom shows up in their living room.
Yeah.
And then Sue walks in. She's like, "Oi, Reed, your friend from college is here." And then Reed walks in. He's like, "Victor Von Doom, you son of a bitch. What are you doing here coming to visit?"
I think you might be making some parts of this scene up, or you're having some sort of episode.
No, that's what happened.
That's not what happens.
Oh, did they show him taking Franklin?
He was just
playing with Franklin, right?
Was he playing, or just like sort of, was he about to grab him? I don't even remember. He was on his knee in front of Franklin.
So I'm thinking, because in the Secret War Jonathan Hickman comic, Doom traps Molecule Man and then is siphoning Molecule Man's power to become God Emperor Doom, and then some other stuff's happening. I think they're going to replace Molecule Man with Franklin in Secret Wars, the movie.
I think you're completely right, because they don't have any Molecule Man set up or anything. That makes perfect sense. Also, in that post-credit scene, a lot of time had gone by. I was hoping they would include Valeria Richards, their daughter in the comics. I was hoping she'd just be there already.
How many years later was it? Was it 4 years or something?
I do not remember, but...
Because Franklin's kind of too old now to just bring in Valeria easily.
Yeah, just get her in there with that little time jump. It would have been easy, unless Franklin just makes a sister.
Because people, the fans, they do like Valeria more than they like Franklin.
I like Valeria more.
Just so much more.
Yeah,
she's a lot
just
more
cooler.
Fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also her and Doom are an iconic duo.
They are. I think Valeria's the next Sorcerer Supreme in Marvel Comics.
Oh my god.
Did you see that promo picture?
Yeah, they're looking for a new Sorcerer. You're so right.
And they had a bunch of like I think they were supposed to be the maybes, and Valyria was there.
Oh, I would love that.
So I think it's going to be Valyria.
I hope she gets her own comic.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Valyria, she doesn't know magic. So how can she become Sorcerer Supreme? Well, Clea was already Sorcerer Supreme of the Dark Dimension when Doctor Strange made her Sorcerer Supreme of Earth. And he did that by putting a little bit of his soul in Clea or something. So then the Sorcerer Supreme mantle went on to her. So maybe Doctor Doom will do that same thing.
Put some of his soul into her?
I think that's how Doctor Strange did it. I don't quite remember, but have Valyria Sorcerer Supreme.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
You remember when the Future Foundation was with that group of alien-looking kids?
Yep, I have that whole run.
Yeah, they could do that sort of again, but with some Strange Academy kids helping Valyria out with her Sorcerer Supreme title.
Oh, because those guys are kind of nowhere.
Yeah, it'd be a fun little spin. And they have a
One World Under Doom
tie-in.
Yeah.
Oh!
That'd be good.
We've done it.
Yeah.
Wow. That excites me. I hope this is all real.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah. That would be really good.
The others on that poster were like Storm, Gambit, and Magic was there.
Magic is possible, but I don't think...
I really don't think it's going to be an X-Men.
No. Also, she has her own comic right now already and everything. She's doing her own thing.
And the X-Men editorial team and the Avengers editorial team, they don't seem like they get along super well. I don't know.
I don't enjoy that. They should get along, but Valyria as Sorcerer Supreme, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
That's my theory there.
I'm going to get that. Fantastic Four First Steps. Is there anything else to say?
See, that's what I'm saying. We have been talking for a bit, but a big part of that was iCarly. And then we were talking in every which way but loose. And we talked some comic stuff. We didn't talk about the movie that much because it was missing that extra something.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable. Just not much to it, I guess.
Yeah, I liked it more than Thunderbolts, I would say.
I definitely liked it more than Thunderbolts.
But yeah, it wasn't a Superman to me.
I also really liked it was character focused as well. And their interactions between the four of them were better than Marvel movies have.
Oh, yeah, the humor was good.
Yeah, it was like actual friends talking instead of
quips.
Clearly written quips, yeah.
And Bob jokes.
What's a Bob joke?
And Thunderbolts are always making Bob jokes, and it was driving me.
Oh.
So this one they had the banter between Human Torch and Thing.
And it was just two guys talking. It was
just natural.
Yeah, and it was funny.
Giving each other jabs.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's how they do it. That's how they roll. We just needed Human Torch dumping a thing of glue or whatever on the Thing, and then the Thing going, "Oh, matchstick, I'm gonna get you."
Did he ever say matchstick at all?
I don't think he said matchstick at any point.
I get it was fun to have for the movie, but I more appreciate when Thing is all in on his lingo and in saying clobbering time and matchstick and stuff. I don't want him to be reluctantly saying it's clobbering time.
No, he wants proudly it's clobbering time.
That's what I want, yeah.
Is the clobbering hour. And then Natasha Lyonne, that's a pretty big actress, I would say.
Yeah, weird role.
She was barely in it.
And it might be a pointless character in the end because they're going to leave this universe, perhaps.
Yeah. And she's already a character in What If that looks like her.
Yeah, I thought they might just be getting that character in here somehow.
I guess not.
But no.
Weird stuff happening.
Yeah. Also what was her name? It wasn't Alicia, was it?
No, it wasn't Alicia Masters. I don't remember her name. But having Thing have a red-haired girlfriend, that wasn't Alicia Masters?
Maybe they're saving Alicia for
So Thing just has a type?
The merger. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Did you see when they had to talk to all the countries and Latveria was there, but without someone sitting in the seat?
No, I saw someone pointed that out online, though.
It was near the start of the movie.
So on our tier list, where are you putting Fantastic Four First Steps?
Do you remember where Thunderbolts
Thunderbolts we put at a C.
I'll put it at a B. What do you think?
I know we don't have pluses or anything. I was thinking like a C+, but I'll put it at a B.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just like a pretty good movie.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. It just wasn't A.
Yeah, I didn't knock my socks off or anything. And then Superman, I left feeling good.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't leave this one feeling anything, really.
Yeah, but I did really enjoy it.
Oh, another thing I liked was Herbie.
Oh, Herbie was a great addition.
Yes.
That was a great sign of them going towards the silliness.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Because he had a silly design even.
Yeah.
And he didn't look too sci-fi.
I also liked when Herbie had Franklin and then Galactus was about to take Franklin and Herbie had a quick oh crap face and everything. Yeah, that was funny.
Because making Herbie like Wall-E, if they gave him more screen time, they could have a new baby Groot on their hands.
You're right.
If they really wanted.
Yeah. because he's quite adorable.
He is. He just didn't. I don't know. They didn't have a scene of him doing cute things. I think that would have gone a long way.
Yeah, he didn't do much, but when he was there, he was great.
Yeah. They could have made money on Herbie.
They could be selling Herbie plushies, Herbie Funkos.
They could be.
Yeah.
They're cowards. So this has been episode 17 of Kicking Trees, Canada's premier comic book podcast. Tune in next week where we're going to be talking comic books, probably. This summer's comic books.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And there we go. Thanks for watching.